I just want to give you maybe a new framework to think about what's happening in the United States right now that has been helpful for me to think about and might be helpful to you as well. I want to talk today about extinction burst behavior. So, you may know the name B.F. Skinner. He was known as the father of operant conditioning. He's the guy that sort of figured out negative reinforcement and positive reinforcement, right? If you positively reinforce a behavior, it means it'll happen more frequently, maybe more intensely, and the opposite if you punish a behavior. So what another thing that Skinner noticed, and many of the other researchers that came after him, was extinction, right? They were looking to end a particular behavior, and they were studying how to do that. But they noted that in some cases, when a behavior was on its way out, when you were negatively reinforcing a behavior so that it would stop happening, you'd see an extinction burst, which means for a short period of time, the behavior would increase in both frequency and intensity. And this happens not just in children, but in adults as well. Now, I haven't really found any research, and I looked on extinction burst behavior within a population, within a group, but it's been helpful for me to sort of think about what's happening with people who are threatened by anti-racist behavior, by mention of the patriarchy. Those type of people, maybe they're going through an extinction burst. So here's what I mean. A lot of the behavior that we're seeing right now is not evolutionarily positive. In other words, patriarchy isn't great for survival. When you are not studying women's health, not good for the health of your species. When you are not using the wisdom of half of your species, not great. And again, I'm talking about men and women here, but I'm simplifying what is a whole spectrum of gender. The same is true for racism. It's not great for survival of your species. For a species that survives in groups, for a species that survives by creating community and then relying on a community for your survival, for your safety, for your innovation, what we're seeing right now, all of this hatred toward each other, the violence toward each other, that's not good for human survival. This is a behavior that would be great if we could get it to go extinct. And so recently, we have been, as a society, we have been negatively reinforcing it. We've been calling out racist behavior, sexist behavior, ableist behavior, ageist behavior. And as this behavior was starting to decrease, what we are seeing could be an extinction burst. And it's possible that this is at the heart of all of the backlash whenever you're trying to get rid of a particular kind of behavior. Perhaps what happened is that violent resurgence, the increase in the frequency and intensity of that behavior as it's on its way out. It's kind of a hopeful way to think about it. And I was reminded of this by this video. Let's watch this real quick video from Eli Freebird, who posted this.
So I just heard that they are searching NSF research abstracts for the word woman as a marker of potentially objectionable research. Y'all, the patriarchy is terrified. Momentarily ascendant, but terrified. Fragile. Pathetic. Resist, resist, resist.
So I see the same things in what's happening right now as Eli does. The actions that are being taken by Elon Musk are, to me, they do look pathetic. They like, it's so defensive. It's coming out of this fear. And perhaps it's a fear born of deep, deep-seated insecurity that one is exactly what people say they are, that you have to ruin DEI because you don't deserve the things that you've gotten. I'm completely guessing, and I am not a licensed psychologist. It's just what I study. So it's possible that what we are seeing right now is an extinction burst, just a temper tantrum. And I'm not downplaying the damage that it's doing. I'm just saying that maybe this means the behavior is on its way out. Okay, have a good day. And as always, be kind.